cake if it's a hear me out cake. It is a thick cake. It is. Mr. Candy and I are going to be eating this for a very long time. Yeah. Part of the icing is falling off. Because it was very warm in here earlier. So I am concerned about opening this up. Here, you guys can watch me struggle. Oh, that's Red Bull. There's cake. Alright, so you see right here, this part, oh, it's like attached to the outside. We're gonna be very careful and we're gonna perform like cake surgery. We just won't have this part in the shot, you know, we'll turn it. Oh my god, it's like it doesn't even exist now. Alright, so friends, welcome to Candy's Hear Me Out cake. Oh, I need to know now. I need closure before we begin.
Oh no! The wall! It fell! Oh god. You saw nothing. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, we're gonna hold it right here. Oh god.
Suppose he's so old he's walking hourglass. Oh no! Oh no. Alright. Hopefully the icing doesn't fall anymore. But ta-da! So, because in the month of January we reached our monthly sub goal, I told chat that I would do a Hear Me Out cake. And so here's my cake. I feel like I had my list ranged from like makes the most sense to unhinged, and then I kind of like things got scrambled. So we're just gonna go with the flow. I think we are gonna start off with like a handful that like will make sense, and then we're gonna get into the weird. So bear with me and let's begin. So my first Hear Me Out, can you define what is a Hear Me Out cake? Okay, so if I were to put, I don't know, if I were to put ghost face on my Hear Me Out cake, it's like, okay, yes, I know he's a murderer, but hear me out. But hear me out. And so, of course, Ghostface is my first Hear Me Out on my Hear Me Out cake. You know? That's not a Hear Me Out, it's just normal. Hey, you, shh, shh. Hush, he's a murderer. He's definitely Hear Me Out for me. The easiest, yeah, the first two are very easy. They are both very easy. They make sense to be on my Hear Me Out cake. And then it's gonna get weirder. So, my next Hear Me Out is Pyramid Head. 'Cause Daddy. Because he's the daddy. Exactly. Enough said. Done. Easy.
But
Continuing.
Daddy is a state of mind,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
He is. Everybody. Daddies. Daddy is a state of mind. 100%. My next Hear Me Out. This is probably the third one that makes the most amount of sense for me. And then we're going to get into the weirder ones. So this is the last of like the normal. So my next Hear Me Out is Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is there gonna be room for all 20? Hey, It is gonna be a plethora of hearing me out. So far, we're at a good place. Now it's gonna get a little different. So my next hear me out. I couldn't really get a good picture, but this is the one that I found that like I like the weird shaped ones. I don't know. Don't ask. Don't ask. So my next hear me out is Hades from the animated Disney movie of Hercules. I feel like that's still pretty conventional, except he is like the king of the underworld. I feel like that would be the only thing to like have to convince people of, but he's hilarious. See the trend? The trend is going to break. I promise. It gets... Things happen. We're getting to the weird. My next, hear me out, is the only female I am putting on here. And, you know, she is a witch, and she turns men into pigs. Women are 20 out of 10, let's be real. Exactly. So that's why my next hear me out, because she's a witch, is Circe, specifically drawn by, I believe the artist's name is Gigi. It's just normal. Don't worry about my cake yet. It's gonna get weirder, I promise. The next one I have is like from my childhood, going along with Jack. Is Professor Utonium from the Powerpuff Girls. Like, I don't... Look at him! Halsin on there, probably. No, because I don't feel like Halsin is a hear me out. Like, he is conventionally attractive. Now, Halsin in bear form might have to be on the cake. I just hit the weird for you. It gets weirder. Well, you know, we're just gonna continue on. This one I feel like is pretty conventional. It's just like he's kind of obscure. Is Milo Thatch from Atlantis. Okay, so the next two are very similar, but also very different. We're starting off with a hear me out of, oh gosh, where do I put him? Scar from The Lion King. Like, look at him. You know, if he was a person, still did all the things. Yes. It's the personality. Exactly. It's the vibe. It's the energy. It's not the fact that it is a cat. I've seen people put like the number 8 on their hear me out cakes, or like, you know, those water tubes that you could put your fingers into. Those types of things are on their hear me out cakes. None of my stuff is like that much of an inanimate object. There's like one kind of inanimate object, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're jumping ahead. Number 8 got 2 holes. Makes sense. Stop. My next, hear me out. That's a car shape. No, it's not. I said that this was going to be very similar to Scar. So my next, hear me out. Ka-chow. It's Lightning McQueen. No, I'm kidding. Why is it cut out like a car? To keep you guys on your toes. Okay. My next, hear me out, is Bagheera from the Jungle Book. The shape definitely didn't seem like a cat, but it is. We have Daddy Bagheera now on the cake. Why would I put a pickle on my cake? Absolutely not. It went from actual people to animals. Hey, hey. We listen and we don't judge. Speaking of animals, though, my next hear me out is Jake the dog from Adventure Time. I'm listening and I'm judging. No, you're not supposed to judge. Why, Jake? His energy. He's so much fun.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancake.
You've never watched this show, so I'm confused. Ah, he is like a magical dog. We love it. But wait! On the trend of doing cats together, I now have 2 dogs together. So we did Jake the dog. And now doing Bandit, Bluey's dad. Once again, the vibes. The vibes are there. And like, look at his little like gray hairs. It's a children's show, but he is not a child. Spat out my food candy, thanks. Next thing is birds. Mordecai. I did think about putting Mordecai on mine. We listen and we don't judge. My next one is Bowser. I don't know. There's a lot of bad boy vibes on my cake. May I ask why? It's just his energy. And like, he really, like, he had, like, it's like the, I don't know. I don't know. There is a reason Peach always disappears. Exactly. Peach knows what I'm talking about when it comes to Bowser. Peach knows. Peaches, 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 peaches. He just loves Peach. And he's a man who wants to do the things. And, you know, he's hot. Could eat a peach for hours. Exactly. And I bet so could Bowser. So we're continuing on. I have 3 left. Stop judging. Stop judging. This is, if you get it, you get it. Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. In candlestick form. He can't be his person. The person, no. Candlestick, yes. We only have 2 more. We're almost done. I should have started at the back and worked my way forward. I started in like the middle of the cake. Oh, I think you guys will really like this one. Okay. Does it look like a thumbs up emoji? Do you guys like the cutout? You'll never guess who's on the other side of here. I promise you that. You're never gonna guess who this is. My second to last, hear me out. It's a Microsoft Clippy. Carry the snail! No. No. You know what I think? I see why you picked Lumiere. Yeah, it's a Pokemon. It's Mewtwo. It's a humanoid Pokemon at least. Like, I'm sorry. His vibe in the movie, like when he is introduced, it's all about the vibe. I can't tell you. Look at his tail. Look at how he stands. He's got confidence. How could I not? All right, we have 1 more. Once again, I don't think you guys are gonna be able to guess who this one is. This is the last one for the cake. It's from a Disney movie. It's an elephant. No, but it is an animal. This Nemo's dad. Sven. Sven would be a vibe. But actually, this is Mulan's horse. I feel like there's a lot that I forgot and I was not able to do. But this was a really great place to start. So here's my Hear Me Out cake. It's not that bad, actually. Listen, it's not. It's not. It could have been worse. I could have put, like, inanimate objects. Ta-da! Candy's Hear Me Out cake! So many bangables on here. Bangables.